we're going to talk about Hamlet. I'm kind of feeling really emotional today. I'm Hamlet. You see, there's this guy named Claudius. Claudius is my uncle. Claudius killed my dad, King Hamlet, I think. But he's now the king. And then there's my mom, Gertrude. And she's over here. And Gertrude used to be married to my dad, but now married to my uncle. I'm really confused. Kind of a mess. And so I come over here, and I'm just kind of emotional. And my mom looks at me and says, Hamlet, you're looking kind of emotional. Well, Mom, you used to be married to my dad, and now you're married to my uncle, and he died 3 days ago. It's weird, okay? And he leaves. He's gone. Then another part of the castle, there's Polonius, Laertes, and Ophelia, the dad, son, and daughter. And Laertes says, Dad, I'm going off to school, and he takes off. And he leaves to school. And then Ophelia goes on, I love Hamlet. Hamlet is so cute. He's my boyfriend. I love him. I love him. And then Polonius is like, whoa, that Hamlet guy, he's a little weird. A little weird. So you got to be careful. Whatever, I love him. And she runs off. And the next thing you know, Hamlet's kind of like going in its head. And he's in the middle of the forest in the middle of the night. It's dark. Don't do that at home. And he's dark. And he's like, oh. And then this ghost, ooh. And a ghost comes out. And it's King Hamlet. And he looks and says, Dad, you're a ghost. He says, oh, yes, I'm dead. He says, what are you doing out here? He's like, I was murdered by Claudius. He put icky stuff in my ear. And, I died. Oh, man, Claudius killed you? Yes. You need to avenge me, Hamlet. Avenge you? What does that mean? It means kill Claudius. Whoa, I don't know if I want to kill... You must kill Claudius. Okay, I'll kill Claudius. Avenge me. And Hamlet runs off. And then the ghost, boo, boo. And he goes and scares people. And he's gone. And next thing you know, Claudius is in another part of the castle and he's been watching Hamlet. He's like,
Hello.
Hamlet. He has madness, but there's method in it. And he's not trusting Hamlet. And Claudius runs off because Claudius wants to be king. He takes off. And next thing you know, Hamlet's in another part of the castle and he's like, to be or not to be, that is the question. And he says a whole bunch of other stuff. And then Ophelia walks in, and Ophelia's like, Hamlet, Hamlet, I love you. And he's so happy, and he's like, look, Claudius, I think killed my dad, my mom's married to my uncle, I'm confused, I don't like you anymore, leave, be done with you, break up. And she says, no, you can't break up with me. He says, get thee to a nunnery. And she says, you are so mean! And she leaves. Next thing you know, he's like, I am so mad, I need to go talk to my mommy. And he runs to the other part of the castle. And on the other part of the castle, there's Polonius talking to his mom. And Polonius is like, oh no, here comes Hamlet. And so Hamlet starts running up. And Polonius says, I'm going to hide. And so Polonius comes over here. Polonius stands over here, hides behind the curtain. You're hiding behind the curtain. Perfect. He's hiding behind the curtain. And next thing you know, Hamlet runs in and he says, Mommy, I am so mad. I think... You're hiding. I think that Claudius killed my dad. And then you sneeze. Oh, what? A rat! And Polonius dies.
You did.
And Polonius is dead. Not yet. And then Polonius... No, not yet. You're still dead. You're doing good. Okay, and then Polonius is dead. He's like, oh... Darn it, Ophelia's not going to like that. And he's like, oh no. And then Claudius comes in and says, whoa, you killed Polonius? Come on, Hamlet, get out of here. He says, fine. And he runs off. He's all, farewell, dear mother. And Hamlet runs off. And then next thing you know, Laertes comes in and says, oh my God, my dad is dead. Oh, who did this? And Claudius comes over and says, hey, listen, buddy. Come here. It's Laertes. He says, hey, Laertes, listen. Hamlet killed your dad. I have an evil plan. You will have a poisoned sword. You will get in a sword fight with Hamlet. I will have a poison goblet. And if you do not kill him, I will. Deal? Deal. And we laugh evilly. Everybody. Okay. And the next thing you know, Ophelia comes in and Ophelia is all... She's kind of acting kind of weird. And then she's like, because her dad's dead, and she leaves. And everyone's like, what is so wrong with that girl? She's like, well, her boyfriend just broke up with her, then killed her dad. She's a little crazy. So she leaves, and then a little bit later, she comes back in. Come here, Ophelia. She comes back in, and she says nothing. She drowns. And she's dead. And then Laertes screams. That's your sister, that's your dad. No. That's happening. Dad screamed. Your sister, dad died within 10 minutes. Go. No! I will kill Hamlet. No! I will kill him. And then he runs off. And he runs off. And then Claudius and Gertrude are all, whoa, they're kind of weird. And they take off. Okay, you guys are doing great. You guys are doing great. And they run off. And then in another part of the field where there's a graveyard and there's Hamlet. This is a skull. He's like, alas, poor Yorick, I knew him. And then that's it. And then he sees Ophelia, and Ophelia's dead. Oh, you gotta die again. Like, oh no, Ophelia's dead. And then Laertes jumps out. And Laertes, okay, you can get out. Well, no, you can see that. Laertes comes up and he stands right here. And Laertes is like, oh, Hamlet, you killed my father and you killed my sister. I will kill you. You don't need to say that. And then he's like, okay. And so then he says, on guard. On guard. Bring it on. And they're about to sword fight, and then let's set the scene. First of all, we have dead Ophelia here. We have a poison tip on Laertes about to sword fight Hamlet. And then we have Gertrude, the mom, sitting right over here. Sitting right here. And then we have the king. The King Claudius. He's sitting right here. He's sitting right here. Remember, he's got the poison goblet, and he's like, laughing evilly. Not bad, not bad. Be careful. So next thing you know, the sword fight starts, and Hamlet strikes first, and he stabs. Boom. Don't die yet. Just say ouch, that hurts.
Oh, that hurts.
Okay. And then next thing you know, he strikes. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, that's going with the mark. Hold on, guys. Hold on. 5 minutes. And in 5 minutes, Gertrude over here is like, oh, goody, intermission! Yay! And she says, oh, good, something to drink. And she drinks the poison goblet. Is that it? You drink the whole goblet with one gulp? There you go. And then she starts dying. But as she's dying, she says,
you rise about
the drink, I was poisoned.
I was poisoned.
The drink.
The drink, I was poisoned.
Okay, now she is dead. And then I look and I'm like, oh, mommy! Can I grab Laertes' poison tip sword? And I get mad, I stab Laertes. Ugh! And you say, the king is to blame.
The king, he's to blame.
And you're dead. Ugh! It's starting to get tough to walk around here. Oh, the king, is it? Oh, and I go and stab the king. And you have nothing good to say, you just die. And the king is dead. And I have the poison tip. You're dead, king. And I have the poison tip. And, oh, I die. And the rest is silence.
Oh my God. Right down on the ground.
And that is Hamlet.